Welcome to Hobby Life, everybody. It's your host, Brody the Kid here. Episode 33 is upon us. Thank you so much to our sponsors, Becca Media and Southern Hobby Supply. We have an awesome show for you guys today and a new segment called Drop in the Shop with Scott from AU Sports. Really excited for that. They're also going to be talking to Mikey B from Mikey B Cards. And then we'll have a huge product rip review, So make sure you stay tuned to that. Gonna be a great show. Let's get to it. Hobby week 1, 2, 3. Number 1, Panini announced a multi-year exclusive with Luka Doncic. Huge news that one of the brightest young stars in basketball, and he's going to be with Panini for the next couple years. Really awesome. Glad to see it. Number 2, Topps NFTs for Series 1 were released, and they sold out very quickly. Crazy market for the NFTs right now. So awesome to see the digital cards getting into this. Very cool. And number 3, 2021 Bowman Baseball comes out next week. Really awesome set. One of the best of the year. Awesome prospects. Awesome chrome cards. Can't wait till it releases. And that's it for Hobby Week 1, 2, 3. Hey, Hobby Life. I'm here on location at AU Sports, and I'm here with Scott. What's up, Scott?
What's up, man?
So, I want to ask you a little bit about AU Sports.
Okay, well, AU Sports has been in existence for 40 years from the original owners to today. We've got about 6 million cards in stock. We've got publications, autographs, bobbleheads. We do authentication. We do all kinds of stuff here. Mostly what we do is have fun.
That is awesome. The hobby is fun.
Can't beat him, right?
Yeah.
Probably the greatest player of the last 30 years.
Yeah, for sure. And he takes good time with the signature, which is nice to see because people nowadays.
You know who's got the prettiest signature?
Oh.
Mariano Rivera.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
He knows this. He knows his stuff.
Yeah, the old scores have really nice autos. Do you have any VIP visitors here at the shop?
Well, actually, we do get a lot of ball players who come in here. Some of them are their own collectors. Former Cub All-Star Ryan Dempster is a friend of ours. He comes in. We've had, 300 autograph guests in store. Some of them who come back and become friends of the store, like Doug Plank of the Chicago Bears, and a lot of other players that we to mention. Probably too many to mention. How's that?
All right, we're here. I've got 3 player day packs, and we're going to be trying to get the right players so we can be entered for the grand prize. This beautiful Kobe White auto, number to 35. So, see what we got. 2 wild cards are Anthony Edwards and John Morant, and then we got Jokic and Jaren Jackson to qualify. So, we got 4 chances. We got 4 players to get. I don't know the qualifiers, but I'll take a Zion. That's pretty cool. Playing really well. And James Harden. All right, 2 more packs. Oh, man. Come on. Charles Barkley and Jamal Murray. All right, last pack. Let's hope we can get one. Got 4. Oh, that's cool though. Zach LaVine, the Bulls, and they have a nice foil of Kevin Durant. So nice little packs. Cool thing that Panini does. Well, Scott, I've seen a lot of really cool stuff. But what is this? This looks awesome.
This is a one-of-a-kind piece. This is one of the original phone banks that sat on the sidelines at Soldier Field.
Wow.
Somewhere between 1979 and 1982, we've got it pinpointed to. This is way before the internet, way before cell phones, way before anything. You had to call upstairs to get the defense to change a play, or to call the replay booth, or call the NFL offices. This is a one-of-a-kind piece, and we just love it.
That is awesome.
You want to make a call?
Can I talk to Coach Ditka? All right, so you want to open some packs?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, what do we got?
We've got 2021 Topps Heritage. We'll do first.
Okay.
So 9 cards, pretty new release. What do you think about Heritage this year?
I love Heritage. I love Heritage every year. Heritage is, it's the one that goes back 50 years from the previous. So this year's is modeled like the 1972 Topps cards. I love Topps Heritage.
Yeah, I think they did a really good job this year. They always do. It's a nice set. Castanheira in action. Alex Cobb. That's cool. Yeah, I think the colors look really nice.
It's not Alex Cobb in action because he'd be giving up a home run.
Bryce, that's a nice Bryce Harper. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is shaping up pretty well so far.
Seth Lugo, Brian Anderson, got the Cubs on the shop, and they're winning today. They're hitting the ball pretty well. Up 6-0.
See, I'm just as excited to see these cards as you are.
Postseason, that's pretty cool. Tatis with 2 homers, and Danny Duffy. So
yeah. Fernando Tatis, Bryce Harper, Javi Baez, not a bad pack.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Nice little start, and yeah, Heritage. I like the wrappers too.
They're cool.
All right, and now the big boy. 1920 Mosaic pack from a blaster. Oh man.
Oh boy. Who we hoping for?
Zion Ja.
Zion Ja, yep.
Yeah. Let's just hope.
Come on, man.
Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Looks like we got something in there. Something shiny.
Something shiny.
I don't. Nemanja Bjelica? I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know if his mother can pronounce his name either.
Yeah, I have no idea. PJ Tucker. Then our Mosaic is Landry Shamet. That's a really cool looking card. Nice design on that.
Isn't that?
Yeah, very cool.
The Mosaics have been really, really popular.
Yeah, they did a really good job with it. And Darius Basley rookie. That was a fun rip here at AU Sports. So, Scott, can you tell us where we can find you guys on social media?
You can. You can find us on Facebook, AU Sports Memorabilia. You can also find us on Beckett.com in our Beckett store. Or, if you just want to come in and hang out, how about 6006 Dempster and Morton Grove, corner of Dempster, Austin. We are open 7 days a week from 11 to 5. And you know what? We can help with anything, right?
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much for coming on, Scott. Make sure you guys check him out. And you know what I do, right?
Yeah, you ready?
All right. 3, 2, 1. Peace out.
Product review. All right, everyone. It's time now for product review. And today we have an awesome one. I found 2020-21 Prism Basketball Blaster. Still we're going to dive into this today. My first time opening Prism Basketball this year. Super excited. So you get 6 packs per box, 4 cards per pack, 1 auto or mem. You're looking for the Blaster exclusive Prisms, green Pulsars and purple Waves. The iconic silver Prisms. It's all in here. Mikey B cutter. So let's dive into this. See what we get. Prism's just so much fun to open. It's risky, but it's fun. Design on the cover. I like how they did the box. It's like the actual design of Prism. I thought that was pretty cool. Let's dive into this. 24 cards. Here we go. So I think we got them. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Let's do this. Prism Basketball. Oh man. First pack of the year. Hopefully it's a good one. Right, come on here. Oh, this one opened kind of weird. I don't want to show the back in case it's like a rookie or something. All right, there we go. Here we go. Design, really nice looking cards. Same design for football as football was. Really just Prism is so clean. Down short, we have a green. It's a rookie. All right, Zeke Naji. Not bad, not bad. I'll take a green rookie. That's a nice hit. And a Cassius Stanley rookie. Cards are just so reflective. Seeing Brody the Kid in the background. Man, these packs are kind of open and weird so far. We have a silver, it looks like Sekou. Zion, second year, nice. Very nice card. Sweet. Oh, what is that? Is that like, what the heck? It's like dented. What in the world? I don't know what happened, but it's like, see that right there? It's like dented. That's weird. I'll have to look at that after a little more. Derek Jones Jr. silver. And a Luke Kennard. All right, 4 more packs to go. Come on. Edwards, LaMelo. There's like that's some sort of insert, it looks like. Gary Harris, Grant, Emergent, RJ Hampton, nice. And we got traded, but that's cool. DeMar DeRozan. Halfway through. Let's go. Let's get a nice one. Another silver, it looks like. Devontae Graham, Chris Dunn, silver Troy Brown Jr., and a rookie of James Wiseman. All right, not bad. Not bad. Number 2 pick. Pretty good. Nice. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Prior hit of the box so far, but we still got 2 packs. So you got another insert. Tim Duncan, Steven Adams, Dominant Giannis. That's a really cool looking card. Nice. Darius Garland, 2nd year. I don't know. I don't think that's worth too much. All right, last pack should have our memorabilia because it is very, very thick. Yeah. Got our nice mem right there. Put these ones. Instant impact on Yucca on Okongwu. I know he was pretty high pick, actually. Pretty sure in the lottery. Joe Ingles. And then our hits is going to be, come on, DeMar DeRozan. All right. Game or memorabilia. Sensational. Nice little black napkin. We got a DeMar DeRozan in this box, right? Double DeMar DeRozan? Yeah, double DeMar DeRozan. All right, fun stuff. Prism is just awesome. So let's move on with the show. Mikey. Hey, Mikey. Hey, Mikey. 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 Oh, that's too exciting. All right, everyone. Welcome now to the show from Mikey B Cards. Mikey B, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Brody. I am so honored to be here. I'm very, very excited to be joining the Hobby Life today. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm so excited to hear your questions and talk a little bit about the hobby. So let's do it, man.
Absolutely. Let's get right into it. My first question for you is pretty much with everybody I've ever talked to. How did you get into collecting?
Well, I started, oh my gosh, when I was like way, way young. We don't have to talk about how long ago that was, but it was before electricity. So, but like when I was a young kid, my first way to kind of earn money was my brother and I collected cards and comics, and we would do local shows in Iowa. And we'd get a table and we'd sell stuff there. And, you know, this was, gosh, mid to late 80s. Like a lot of people my age that were really into the hobby. I took a nice little 25-year sabbatical, and about 3.5, 4 years ago, decided, man, I want to give those cards things a try again. So I went to a local card shop, saw how much the hobby had changed, but I fell right back in love with it. And it's just been so great since then. But I have loved cards literally for 40 years of my life, so which really shows my age. So
yeah, that's pretty awesome. Like you said, a lot of people, they were in it for a while, and then, you know, a lot of more important stuff happened, and then they're back in it, and it's crazy. Yeah.
I think a lot, you know, like people my age now have kids that are getting into sports and sports collecting, and so you know, you kind of reminisce about your youth. Yeah, exactly, right. You know, so like the kids are into it, or the adults get back into it because it kind of reminds them of their past too. And then the other thing is just the hobby is just so much fun. I mean, it's a bunch of great people. The cards are really cool. Everything that you can imagine is out there. A whole bunch of things for every budget. So it's a great time to be in the hobby. It's really booming. I couldn't be more happy to be a part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, there's something for everyone. You've got stuff like National Treasures football just came out at $4,500 a box, and then there's boxes like opening day that are like $50. I mean,
absolutely,
so much stuff.
Absolutely. That's why I always chuckle when everyone says that there's nothing, like I can't afford to break anything or to rip anything. I'm like, there are plenty of great products out there at all price points. Now, listen, if it was up to me, I'd love to rip Flawless and National Treasures all day, but my budget doesn't support that. So, you know, I try to find the joy in anything that I'm ripping, man. I think there's some cool cards out there at all price ranges. So, you know, you just have to work within your means and find something that you really enjoy and really love.
Absolutely. That's what the hobby's great at. There's something for everyone, like you said.
Absolutely.
So going in next, got your breaks. Tell us how you started that and how that's kind of progressed into being an awesome thing.
Yeah, so a couple years ago, I had so I used to be a big participant in breaks, purchasing spots and everything like that. I had done breaks with just about everybody across the board. I really enjoyed it. I still do it. I don't do it as much as I used to, but I still just really like that aspect of the hobby. I just found it was a less expensive way to get cards, and I found it incredibly entertaining. And as I was watching a lot of different breaks, I want to say this humbly, but I thought, man, I really think somebody could probably do this better. To me, it's not just the opening of the cards. I mean, anybody can just open cards on camera.
Yeah.
It's about the entertainment factor. It's about having fun, showing genuine enthusiasm. And I wasn't getting that with a lot of the people that I was breaking with. So I was like, you know, I'm a pretty excitable guy. I really like the hobby. I'm learning every day. I was like, I think I can give this a shot. And you know, I started really small. I would do like one break every 2.5 months, and it would take me 3.5 weeks to fill it. And it was like, you know, it's just like, it was nuts. But I mean, I just love doing it. And I started small. It was me and a couple of my friends. And I was like, how about we just split the cost of a couple of boxes? We'll draft our teams, or we all knew what our favorite teams were. So everyone made sure that they got their favorite teams.
Yeah.
And we just kind of divided out. And then literally it just slowly built from there. And, you know, now we rip 3 times a week. Probably could do more, but, you know, I'm just one person. And we do like 20 to 30 breaks a night. It's crazy. But yeah, you know, it was really fun. I love the entertainment of it, and being able to do it now as a job, which it really isn't work. It's more just literally have fun all week. It's so cool. It is literally so. It's the greatest job ever. I love doing it. I can't imagine doing anything else at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people watching at home be like, man, I wish I could be Mikey B breaking like crazy. But then you see Mikey B's break room the next day with stacks of cards to store.
Yeah, I try to show people the not as fun part of breaking, which is the let's see. So my sorters have been gone for the last couple of weeks. So it's just been me breaking, doing all the stuff on the website, collecting orders, all that sorting and shipping. I mean, 7 and 8 hours a day sorting Select and Prism and all that other stuff. Or sometimes those baseball heavy products like Bowman comes out next week. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I need somebody here to help.
Yeah, like Bowman draft and stuff.
Yeah. Nobody ever talks about that side of the business. But you know, I actually even enjoy that part. You know, it's relaxing, and I can put music on and just kind of, you know, I just get into my rhythm, and plus it helps me remember all the stuff that we hit in the breaks, which is always cool too.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when you break that much stuff a night, there's gonna be a ton of bangers for sure. Like you said, I mean, it's just really cool how you guys do it, because you've got so much different stuff you could break. I mean, obviously there's just boxes of National Treasure and stuff, but then there's jerseys and helmets and buyback products like Gold Rush and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We really try. We've really expanded over the last couple of months to break things that we normally wouldn't before. And a lot of them are sports that honestly I don't participate in, and I don't really know much of. But our group has such a big following for things like soccer and hockey, even things like UFC and wrestling, that I'm like, listen, if you guys will fill it, I would love to break it, because it helps me learn about that sport and those players. And at the same time, some of the stuff that we rip, like if you look at like Upper Deck hockey stuff, I mean, those are really cool cards that you don't ever see anything like that in the other sports.
Yeah.
So it's entertaining and it's fun. And at the very least, you can watch me butcher all the names of all the guys that I can't pronounce. So
yeah, I'm trying to get my way into soccer, but I try but because it's, I mean, everybody talks about it like crazy now, and Prism's out, and it's like crazy, but I don't. It's too confusing. There's like 30 million different leagues of soccer,
Oh
and
yeah.
the names. It's just
Yeah, there some of those names I didn't know that you could have so many consonants in a row, but apparently you can. And they're all like CRYXZs or something. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Or they have little things hanging above the letters, and I'm like, I don't even know what that means.
Giannis's name is usually hard to pronounce, but some of these soccer guys, that Giannis's name is like an easy one.
Yeah, Giannis is cake, or Tua, no problem there. But you get some of these European soccer guys, and like, ooh, so I just like to hold the card up to the camera and be like, hey, we got this guy.
Is this guy good? I have no idea.
Is he good? Let me know.
Yeah, the chats are always fun. Make sure you guys come join us. Yeah, I mean, you do the cool stuff too. Like you have like guess the 101 and stuff. That's fun. I mean, it's a blast.
Yeah, we try to make it interactive. I mean, to me, I know that a lot of the time, a lot of people that are in the chat room, they're in there to have fun and to have a good time. You don't necessarily need to purchase anything or be a part of the breaks. It's just come hang out with a bunch of like-minded people, and we talk sports. We talk just a little bit about everything, and we keep it entertaining for even those that aren't in the break. Whether it's guess what the redemption is, or we really like these new things with the memorabilia that we're doing, where it's guess the jersey number, or just fun things that don't cost anything that you can win break credit or something like that. And all you have to do is come hang out. So I think a lot of people kind of feels like it's just you're sitting there with your friends. They're just not in the room with you. They're on the computer screen.
Yeah.
So we have a good time.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I wanted to ask you about what is your LCS? I think I have an idea about this. So
I have a lot actually. So interestingly enough, I live in Grand Rapids, Michigan, which if you're from Michigan, we do the hand thing. So Grand Rapids is about here on the hand. We actually have 3 card shops within 10 to 15 minutes of where I live. So we have a very large shop that has been here for a long time, I think like 20 plus years. We have a shop that just opened that actually a very good friend of mine just started. I think they've been open now for a little less than a year. And then we have another shop that's been here for, I don't know because I don't go there very much, but I think they've been around for like 5 or 6 years. So we actually have quite a lot of choice here. But then I not only try to support the shops here locally, but I like to support a lot of shops that are elsewhere, especially those that are big on the gram. So I purchase things from my friends that own shops in various cities in Ohio or Indiana or whatever. So do I have a home base? Not really. I try to spread the love and try to like go to a whole bunch of different places and support as best I can.
That's pretty awesome though, because the closest shop to me is like 25 minutes, and there's like one of them's like 40 minutes. So I have 3 that close. That's pretty lucky.
It's crazy. It's great. I mean, I was kind of surprised, but the market has been really good here. This is a great card town. Grand Rapids loves their cards. So very, very supportive. All 3 shops are pretty healthy and doing very well. So I know that's pretty indicative of the hobby in general right now, but it's good to see more places kind of pop up and them to continue to be supported. So yeah.
Sure. Nice. Well, I wanted to ask you, what are some of your favorite products you like to buy from those shops?
Ooh, buy? Man, I kind of have my top 5. It just depends on what day you ask me. Actually, it usually depends on what's coming out next as to what those 5 are. But I'm a football guy at heart. I do love basketball and baseball products, but football is really my first love. I love Contenders. That's always one of my favorites. I just think the cards are so iconic and cool. Select, that just came out, so of course it's really high on my mind and list and stuff like that. But just a fun break, lots of shiny stuff, and just really love the design. I'm a big fan of Spectra. 10 hits a box, really good looking cards. Always a personal favorite of mine. I love Prism in all sports.
I love Prism.
Prism's awesome. I mean, it's awesome, right? And then close 5th, probably one of the higher end stuff. It tosses up between iMac and NT. I mean, those are the ones I really, really love. I like to try a little of everything. So, I buy just about every product that's out there. But if push came to shove and you said, Mike, you can only get 5 products the rest of the year, those are the 5 I'm choosing. Somewhere between those 5.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would agree. I mean, well, I think Panini does a great job. They got a lot of variety. Spectra, man. Spectra is probably my favorite.
I love it.
It's time now for a segment we call Hold, Sell, Buy. So, Mike, you ready to play?
I absolutely am. My answer's buy. Oh wait, what's the how does this work?
I mean, no, you pretty much just buy everything. I mean, it's so crazy. All right, so just got 6 different players here. You just got to tell me if you're holding their cards, selling their cards, or buying their cards.
All right, I better write them down, Brody. You know I'm old. I don't have my memory,
All right, starting off, well, mostly football, but then I have a couple funny ones at the end. Lamar Jackson.
Lamb Jack, okay. I like Lamb Jack a lot. I think his team is getting better. I think they need wide receiver help.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that they address that in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
I love their run game. Their defense needs to step up a little bit. Their division, I think, is going to get tougher. But Lamar is he's right there in that second tier of QBs that if he can make a good playoff push or a Super Bowl run, his stuff's going to go through the roof. So I actually think I don't think his cards have plateaued yet. I think they have potential, but I think they have better potential to go up than they do down. So I am a buy on Lamar.
Yeah, I agree. I got a funny story. I remember going to a shop and Prism Football 2018 had just come out not too long ago, and there was a Lamar Jackson rookie. I don't remember if it was like $10 or $20. I'm like, Dad, let's get it. I think he's gonna be really good. He's like, he's a runner. My dad's like, he might get injured or something. And now I'm just like, oh, he's so good.
Yeah. Don't we all have those stories though, Brody? How many times do we wish we could go back and not sell something early or pick up that one thing?
Oh man. Or wish you would have sold something and then now the guy is like,
yeah. Oh yeah. Well, we all have those stories. If you don't have those stories, then you're not really living your true hobby life, right? That's you just have to have those stories in your repertoire.
For sure. All right, next up, I know you're an Iowa fan, so George Kittle.
George Kittle is a beast. I love him. I don't buy into this. San Francisco is going to take Kyle Pitts in the draft. I think that's crazy. I think they're going to go QB. Kittle, I love him as a player. I love him as a person. The guy is hilarious. He's very personable. Mm-hmm. I think his card values are probably at where they're ever going to be right now. I think, if he wins a Super Bowl and he's like a Super Bowl MVP, then maybe they spike a little bit. But I would say right now on Kittle, hold. I think he's going to be, he is one of the best tight ends, if not the best tight end.
Yeah.
Probably close to Travis Kelce with the 1-2 there. I really, really like him. But that team, the 49ers as a team needs to do a little better, I think, before we see some of his stuff continue to grow. But I love his contenders auto. It's one of the, we kind of chuckle every year. There's always a couple players that were not on-card autos that turn out to be really, really big. Well, Kittle was part of that 2017 class that didn't have on-card autos. So they were all stickers. So if you can score some George Kittle contender autos, it's a good stash, I think, long-term.
Yeah, 2019, it was Gardner Minshew, but that's not working out too good anymore.
Yeah. Uncle Rico is, where's the sell button? I want to push that hard. Yeah.
All right. Next up, you're a Colts fan. So I think I'm going to be interested to see what you have to say about this one. Carson Wentz.
Oh, man, this is tough. So Wentz is going to be playing on the best team he's ever played with, as far as offensive line, as far as skilled position players. I think the Colts are 1 or 2 skilled guys away, especially at the receiver, and before they really can make a big run, playoffs and Super Bowl wise. If Wentz stays healthy, the Colts are going to be good. It's a dumpster fire of a division, so they should be able to win. Or sorry, of a conference. No, division. The conference is pretty good, but I think that they can contend. I don't know if he's going to be enough to take them all the way, and I don't know if he's going to stay healthy through 17 games plus, playoffs and stuff like that. But I think he's going to do really, really well this year. I really do. He's got a great young running back core. The receivers are good if they can stay healthy, and that's probably one of the best, if not the best, offensive line in football. So if you can't stay healthy and upright behind the Colts line, you're no good.
They'll just be another Philip Rivers.
Exactly. Or as I like to say, not my quarterback. I saw, Wentz's stuff, like, when he started in 16, really skyrocketed, and then I think kind of went down. So I think actually right now, if from a collecting standpoint, now's a good time to pick up Carson Wentz rookie stuff, because if he does do really, really well, I think they will spike. And I just can't fathom that he's not going to play well with that team. I hope he does.
Yeah, I agree. I think he will. All right. The next two are both guys that don't have a Panini card yet, but are going to have one this year. So I want to, definitely are going to have one this year. And they're definitely pretty highly sought after players.
Okay.
All right. Trey Lance. I want to hear your opinion on this guy.
Well, here's the thing. So what they're predicting 5 quarterbacks are taken in the first 10 picks, right? Maybe even the first 6 picks. Of those 5 or 6 QBs that get taken, statistically speaking, only really one of them is going to pan out, right?
Yeah.
So, and if you ask me preseason, like who that's going to be, it's Trevor Lawrence. I mean, the guy was like, he's the most coveted draft pick since Andrew Luck. So, and before that it was like John Elway and Peyton Manning. So once again, showing some Colts bias there. I think Trey, if he's in the right situation, once again, could do really, really well. I don't buy into that whole, he comes from a small conference, small school, or anything like that. Look at Wentz. I mean, Wentz came from a small school. Other great quarterbacks did as well. If you ask me, I would take Trey Lance over Mac Jones. I would not take him over Zach Wilson or Justin Fields. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what situation he goes into, and if he's going to start right away, or I think what would probably be better for Lance is if he got a year or two under his belt before he started.
Yeah.
I know this much. The 2021 NFL products are just going to be crazy. So many great quarterbacks, so many great receivers, running backs, Kyle Pitts, tight end. I mean, it is so loaded. Football is going to be so much fun next year.
You guys at home watch right now think that football stuff was hard to find now.
Oh, yeah.
Wait till next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. The next, this is actually a basketball one, my only non-football one, but Luka Garza. I want to hear what you had to say.
Luka, the other Luka. So I watched only this much Iowa basketball because usually whenever I watch, they end up losing. So I felt like I was a bad omen. Very, very skilled collegiate player. It'll be really interesting to see how he translates to the pros. I don't really see him as being like a stud starter. But I think he could be a great contributor on a good team. I'm excited because it's the first time in, gosh, I don't even know how long, where Iowa's actually had a really good prospect for basketball. Yeah. So I'm like, man, I actually have a guy I can PC for basketball.
Well, it's the same with me with Illinois because they haven't really had anybody in forever, and Io DeSumu's gonna be
exactly right. So for that, I'm really excited. But I don't know how he's gonna do. I like the kid out of Gonzaga a lot. So he's a stud. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good basketball class in general. I hope my fingers are crossed that Luka goes to a good team where he could be a good role contributor, and hopefully get some playing time and contribute. Because it's been a long time since there's been a great Iowa player in the NBA.
Yeah,
so
same boat, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like you said, he's the best player in college basketball, but NBA stuff, it never really makes sense. It's like the best player in college basketball is not even getting picked in the first round. What?
Yeah, that doesn't even make sense. It's like the Tyler Hansbrough theory, right? Just because you're the best in college doesn't mean you're going to be the best in the NBA.
Yeah. All right, and the last one, this one's pretty much just a joke.
Right.
Mr. Nate Stanley.
Nate Stanley, my boy. Nate Stanley, I equivalent to Jacob Eason, in that whenever we pull a Jacob Eason card in breaks, we always say he's never going to see the field unless he's holding the clipboard. So I think my boy Nate is probably going to do a great job of holding the clipboard. He might even graduate and get one of those things in his ear where he can hear the plays. But once again, another guy who was decent in college, but Yeah, I don't see him performing pretty well in the NFL. So but
Yeah, at least he
he's my
got
guy.
drafted.
I'd root for him.
At least he got drafted.
That's right. At least he's there. So.
Freeze! It is now time for Interrupting Game Show.
Oh no.
Now's the part of the show where we play a game with our guests. The questions make no sense, the answers make no difference. But if Mikey B scores 8 zillion billion gazillion and 3 points, someone in the live chat's going to win a prize.
Let's go, live chat.
Are you up for it, Mikey B?
Bring it on.
I think you could do better. Are you up for it, Mikey B?
Let's go.
Mikey B, begin.
Hobby or retail?
Hobby.
Rock and roll or pop music?
Rock and roll.
Autos or relics?
Autos.
Would you rather go to the Iowa championship game or the Final Four?
I was in a championship game. How can I miss that? I hope it happens in my lifetime.
Michigan pizza or Chicago pizza?
Chicago.
Favorite game day snack?
Hot dogs.
I agree. That's a good one.
Oh,
Would you rather rip a pack of cards every 10 minutes for 24 hours straight or not open cards for 6 months?
oh man, every 10 minutes. No problem.
Penny sleeves or binders?
Oh, penny sleeves all day.
Would you rather not go to the National or go to the National but not be able to buy anything?
Oh God, I'd rather be there and not buy anything, but man, that would be really hard. My wallet would like me, but that'd be so hard. That would be so hard.
Man. That sounds impossible. Roller coasters or Ferris wheel?
I'm a coaster guy.
All right. College sports cards or pro sports cards?
Pro all day.
And because I ask everyone, on or Elsa?
On RL stuff?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
The characters from Frozen.
Oh, this is so embarrassing. I have a daughter that like loves those movies. I'm like, huh? What? I pass. I don't know.
Passing is not allowed. We need your answer.
Okay, what's the question one more time, Bray?
Anna or Elsa?
I'll go Elsa. Why
All
not?
right.
Ding, 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 ding. You got 0 points, but because we love you so much, Mikey B, someone in the live chat is going to win a prize.
Woo.
Please
All right.
post the letter B just once in the live chat now to be entered to win.
All right, guys, hit that letter B.
Yeah. Mikey B did a really good job scoring 0 points, but he helped us get a prize for you guys.
That's pretty standard from an Iowa guy, 0 points.
Being an Illinois fan, I have a friend that he's like one of my best friends and he just loves Iowa. So you being an Iowa fan and talking kind of bad about them is kind of hilarious for me.
Well, Iowa fans are so few and far between, so people should feel sorry for us. We usually have nothing to root for, so it's nice when we actually win something.
All right, Mikey, before we go, let's hear your socials, where we can find you, your website, and what stuff do you have coming up? Anything big?
Yeah. Thanks so much, Brody. So this has been awesome. Thank you so much for sharing this platform with me. It's been so much fun. Anyone can find me. MikeyBcards.com is the website. That's where I post new breaks and everything. I'm on YouTube. That's where you can see the breaks and join our live chat. Usually we are live Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday nights. Very family friendly, lots of fun. Usually start around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go till whenever. As far as socials, Mikey B Cards on Instagram and Twitter. Please connect. I love talking with everyone or answering questions that they have about the hobby or any way that I can help. I'm more than happy to share what I've learned and pass that stuff on. As far as what's coming up, a whole bunch of good stuff, man. I'm very, very excited. Something that's incredibly important to me is that I'm about a month away from ending what has been this very long journey with beating cancer. So I'm actually in the last phases of radiation. I've got just a couple weeks left.
Yeah.
Yes. So
That's
as
awesome.
soon as that process is done and I get the scans and we're all clear, I'm just starting to kind of formulate what I want to do, but I want to do something this hobby has never seen before. And I want to make it really big and really crazy. And I hope everyone everyone will be there to celebrate with me. So stay tuned for details. Sometime in the summer, we're going to get crazy.
Oh boy, it's going to get crazy.
Oh boy, indeed.
One day ones are going to be everywhere.
That's right. That's right.
And hopefully
lots of
some
one-day ones
Dylan
involved.
Dinglers.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Make sure you check Mikey B out and make sure you come to the live chat with us and have some fun.
Please. Anytime.
All right. Thank you so much, Mikey. And I'll see you later.
Thanks, Brody. Deuces.
That's a wrap for episode 33 of Hobby Life. Thank you so much to the best sponsors in the world, Becca Media and Southern Hobby Supply. Thank you to Scott from AU Sports for joining us. And thank you to Mikey B for coming on for an awesome interview. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter at BrodyTK and on Instagram at BrodyTheKid1. You can check out my blog, Riiip with Brody the Kid at BigLeagueBreaks.com. I'll see you all for episode 34. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you all later. Peace out.